Welcome back. We are cooking today for News 15. At new friend of the show, Paul Ayo joins us. Thank you so much for being back.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course, we've missed having you. Go ahead. What are we making today?
So today we've started doing cooking classes here in Acadiana, and it's hands-on. So
I love that.
That's why you have on gloves. So
we're prepared.
We're actually going to make our own pasta today.
Wait, I need to take notes. We made pasta before on the show. Tragic. Utterly tragic.
Oh no tragedies today. No tragedies.
Good.
Okay, so this is actually a roasted sweet potato. You can do this with pumpkin. Cool thing about making your own pasta is you can impart flavors.
Okay.
So you can have, instead of just plain pasta, this one's going to be a sweet potato. Okay, we're going to put 1 egg in there.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and dump at least 1 cup of flour in there. We can get started with that. It's probably going to take 3, but depending on humidity, that can be adjusted. Absolutely. Now you can use the spoon.
But what's more fun?
Fingers.
So this is my task?
Go ahead.
Okay.
So you're going to mix them up. So yeah, we're starting to do hands-on cooking classes.
What made you want to be like, you know what, let's bring this back. Let's start this.
I miss teaching, and people were asking. They were like, I keep getting requests. Hey, do you have a recipe for this? How do you make this? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, why don't I just start teaching people how to do it? So that's when we got together with Scratch Kitchen downtown, because they have the beautiful space that we use.
They do.
And we've had 1 so far. Okay. And we will be scheduling some more. We do not have 1 scheduled right this second. You called me a little preemptive. I had a long real estate deal this week, so
it's okay. But we're letting you guys at home know so you guys can be on the lookout for it.
See, now it's starting to come together. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a little bit more flour.
Okay. What's the consistency that you look for when you're making pasta like this?
This one's going to be a really tight ball.
Okay.
So imagine Play-Doh that's about 5 years old.
Oh gosh. Okay. That's a great analogy.
I know, that's something that most people would know. So yeah, you'll get in there, and now you can do this on the countertop, but we wanted to make sure to have a clean bowl in here, so that we're doing it this way. And basically you just mix it until it all comes together, and then we're going to pass it through this pasta.
That's fancy. Now, what do you do if you're like cooking at home, or like us? So we try to make 2-ingredient pasta. Did not have a fancy pasta thing, and Adam was in charge of shaping it. Did not turn out well. What do you recommend for that? You're
gonna need some serious roller, like a rolling pin.
Okay.
And some serious elbow grease.
Oh gosh.
And just go to town. It does help to have one of these. I brought the machine today.
Yeah.
I do have a hand crank one. I couldn't find the hand crank because I was going to make Adam get over here and crank that
as
thing.
He should have been.
Right.
Well, Paul, we're going to be cooking with you for the rest of the show. I'm so excited. I don't know if this is coming together like you envisioned.
It is coming together.
Okay, we're going to keep working on this. But right now, we got to send it on over to Adam Olivier.
Jeez. I mean, my goodness. I'm not even there, and y'all are just going to town. All right.
Right, welcome back. Paul has the hard task right now. He's been kneading this pasta dough for quite some time.
Yep.
How's it looking?
It's looking good. We do need a little bit more dry. There's a little bit more humidity. Thanks, Adam.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I thought he was going to come in here and knead for a minute, but he said after the tragic spinach art.
I don't think you want me anywhere near. I'm learning my lessons now.
Adam is banned from making pasta.
I'm pretty much banned from making anything.
I think we both are.
So since I had it going and everything, what I ended up doing, I added some black pepper in here.
Okay.
Which is what you can do with when you're making your own pasta. You can add all kinds of flavors. We could put some herbs in here. We could put spices in here. And that way you want to use those to either very much complement whatever you're cooking them with, or to have a comparison. So something that's a little bit different.
So why the black pepper with the sweet potato?
Because I like black pepper.
Okay, I like it too. I was just curious if it was like a flavor profile matching.
I just like black pepper.
Okay.
And normally whenever you're cooking pasta, you can't really get the black pepper in the flavor until after you start cooking, or it has to be in your sauce. So this way it's actually in the pasta.
In the pasta.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like it.
If you ever wanted to do that with just plain pasta, the Italians have a dish, cacio de pepe or something. I don't speak Italian.
It's okay. We don't either.
The pepe, and that means pepper, and you put it on top, and it's got an egg on it. It's delicious.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, it is pretty good, and you could do that. So yeah, that's why all of this. But like I said, we're doing the hands-on classes, so unlike what you used to be, or if you just watch it on television, you're not actually, you're not just watching it on television and going, oh, okay. Oh,
They're
maybe
going
I
to
should
be
take
doing
that.
it with you.
You're doing it. You
I
are
love
learning.
that.
You're getting muscle memory as I'm
love
building up
that.
my muscles right now.
I was about to say, this is a good workout.
I know, this is a great workout.
My arms hurt just from watching
Yeah.
you do this.
I know, and
What
he's
you
been
can
doing this
do,
for a while.
yeah, what you can do is you make these and you kind of put them up in the refrigerator, let them sit overnight, and they will harden up and
Okay.
get a little bit better. A little bit more
Denser.
solid, denser,
Yeah.
and everything. And what we do is like I'll make a batch of this, and then I'll cut it in half, and I'll vacuum seal it, throw it in the freezer, and then we have it for the next time.
Oh, that's smart too.
You also can dry it out, but with the humidity around here, the only time you can do that is in August.
Adam, cough, cough, hinting at
Look,
you
I don't
for
need
this
all this
weather.
abuse, okay? I don't know who's taking more abuse, the dough or me.
It's okay. We have about a minute left in this segment, but these cooking classes, I love the fact that they are hands-on. What
Correct.
made you want to offer a hands-on approach for a cooking class?
Because that's what people really wanted, but it's also what I feel is necessary around here because there really wasn't anywhere for people to do hands-on. It's not like you could just run down to, the kitchen store or the old kitchen store you could, but not anymore. They closed. So now we have it to where we have it. You come in and you literally learn step by step how to do it. Our last class we did appetizers and everything.
Ooh.
I mean, football's coming up,
Yeah.
right?
Tailgate
right.
season.
So we did appetizers and it was great. And everybody got their hands messy, made their own and everything, and they enjoyed a little bit of adult beverage while we were there.
You have to. That's the only way to get through it, right?
Right. So everybody had a great time, and we're planning to do it more and more.
I love it. I love that you are bringing this to the community. It's fun. It was fun to mix it. Let me tell you, it's all mushy, and you really missed out, Adam. It's okay.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, no, we've already tried that one time by
It's
ourselves.
okay.
All right.
We'll
we gotta,
be right back after this. We're getting told to wrap, so stay with us. Our pasta is coming together. We're working on it. We're learning so much about
I know,
pasta
we really
right
are.
now.
Maybe we could actually do this next time, Taylor. We may
I
have to
know.
have a revisit.
Paul's taught us, and you can learn too because Paul has cooking classes that are going to be taking place at Scratch Kitchen.
Scratch Kitchen downtown, 604 Garfield.
I think, yeah, 406.
406.
Backwards. It's okay. So close. But you can contact the email and the number on the screen for
Yeah.
all of those details.
Yeah, the best thing to do is go ahead and send us that email, and what we'll do is put some requests in there, and we will start catering classes for the request to the audience, of course,
Nice.
so that we start teaching exactly what it is that y'all want to learn.
That's
so I was
cool.
showing you in the break, so we have a couple of them are slightly rolled out.
Yeah.
So now it's come together. This is pasta.
I love that.
You can make lasagna there. And I was telling them, whenever you pass this through, first off, you don't want it too thick,
Yeah.
because then the rollers won't go. And then when you pass it through, as long as it comes out like that, see where it starts breaking up?
Yeah.
We need some more flour, Adam.
Interesting.
We're
So-
learning so much.
Add some flour to that.
I would think that flour
just
would
do
act
it
as
again.
like a drying agent
Well, yeah,
that would
you're
make
wanting,
it.
you're
you know-
wanting it to come all together and create a cohesive Play-Doh.
Gotcha.
Okay. I love that.
Well, mine certainly looked like Play-Doh. I'll say that.
It just
This is
not
what happens when you try to put it through too thick.
too thick. And you can learn everything on what not to do because the best part about your classes, Paul, is it's hands-on.
Hands-on. You start from start to finish. You will make the dishes that we are going to be teaching. So that's why we're not going to be teaching roux.
It also makes you feel
Oh,
better because
man.
it's not. You feel like I'm not the only one that makes mistakes. You
Yeah.
know, like obviously, I mean, you're doing a great job. Don't get me wrong.
We
Thanks,
made-
Adam. I appreciate that.
But it's good to see like, oh, you made it too thick that time. So now I need to go back and
Well,
you
yeah,
see how everything. It's a trial and error type situation
Yeah,
almost.
cooking is all about learning, and it takes time. And one of the things, and one of the reasons we do like doing cooking classes hands-on, is because you learn the techniques. Once you have down the techniques, then you can take that and cook other things. You're not just cooking one recipe. You're learning the techniques that go into that, so then now you can do it with other things.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You learn how to saute. You learn how flour works. You learn how the ingredients combine to make something more delicious.
See, we need to sign up for these classes because Adam and I, for these copy and taste,
Well,
we
I
just
was
wing it.
going to say, copy and taste is going to be a whole lot better if we can figure that out. Although I still don't think cheesy ramen will ever be
No.
a good.
Paul, you should have been here for that one.
Oh, I can make
Goodness.
cheesy ramen.
We'll have him back to make a proper cheesy ramen.
I don't think you could make this cheesy ramen. It was that
No,
bad.
because that stuff that's
It
on
was that bad.
The stuff that's on TikTok is edited.
See?
There you go, Taylor.
That's what we learned.
All right, we learned so much here. We're about to learn more about the weather, though, coming up
boy.
in your forecast. I'll have more on that.
Y'all, look at this. We have beautiful pasta. It is, I'm like having so much fun watching you make this.
I know.
Paul.
Yeah.
This
So,
is great.
the great thing about this is, since it's fresh pasta, it's only going to take like a minute to cook.
Really?
Look at that.
And that's it.
Yep.
And so I saw you dusted each little strand in flour. Is that so they don't stick together
That
in
is
the
so
pot?
they don't stick together. I'm not going to promise anything because
It's okay.
Adam rushed me over here with the
I'm
humidity
sorry,
and
you know.
stuff. And
It's okay.
Scaring me.
Look, she blames me for everything, even when it really isn't my fault. So
It's
that's
okay.
fine. I'll take
That's
the
like my
blame for
house.
this.
Yeah, I'm blamed for
okay.
everything. As you can see, we made a couple of extra sheets. I can cut a whole lot more, which we're probably gonna have to do for the crew because they're gonna want to eat
Oh,
this too.
they're
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
no, they're-
hungry.
And even with just a little amount, we still have enough for another day.
Goodness.
That could feed like a whole bunch of people.
Exactly.
Wow.
And it only took one
so wait,
sweet
that was
potato
that was
roasted.
just half of that, right?
That was 1 sweet potato roasted and about 3 cups of flour.
We're making my own pasta from here on out.
Yeah, seriously. We got to get good
I
at this.
just-
Taylor, we need to go to these classes
We
and get good
do.
at this.
And so, Paul, how can people sign up for these classes?
Send us an email and we will send out on our newsletter when we have the classes coming up, what's coming, and you can schedule on there. You can pick one of the spots. We do limit the seating to, depending on what the class is, somewhere between 8, 10, 12 people.
Wow.
And that's because we want to make sure that you get the best experience possible while you're learning. And you're not just like sitting in the back of the class going, teacher's ignoring me.
No, you better
There's
be
no
the
fooling
teacher's
around.
pet.
Like, there's
Yes.
no like
This is
pretending
the-
to sleep during this class.
Oh,
No,
I don't think.
absolutely.
Well, I mean, just the amount of work that you have to put in here. Now, you may want to sleep afterwards because
Yeah.
I don't know how you're
Take
still
a nap.
standing after trying to knead
know.
all that for how long. Yeah.
Hands-on. It's a very hands-on class. I love this.
You can skip the gym today too, by the way.
Yeah,
Just-
I will be sweeping the gym. So we're just boiling these up, and like I said, it is not going to take long.
How do you know when the pasta's done?
Oh, you throw it against the refrigerator? No, I'm joking.
Wait, I do that.
You can. It actually does. You know,
we usually throw it at the camera to see if it sticks.
Or Adam.
Right,
Or me.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. We actually, like I said, whenever you make it here, because it's not dried out, you're not really putting a whole lot more moisture into it. So it cooks in like 1 to 3 minutes, depending on how thin you cut it, how thick it is whenever you're done. That's the other thing with one of these. They're adjustable, so you can do
Yeah.
different thicknesses. You can use this to make lasagna, linguine, or angel hair.
My mind is
We need a new toy. We need a pasta maker.
You
Absolutely
You
blown.
could do, and I could have done this to you. I didn't. Ravioli.
Oh, next time. We have to have you back.
Okay.
I love
In that
ravioli.
case, I will make the pasta. Oh, wait, you said you were going to make the pasta ahead of time? You'll have it ready for the morning?
We could try.
Yeah,
Might not
Taylor.
be up to your standards. It might be like falling apart.
I'm letting her do this next time.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
I'm sitting back, I'm watching, like kicking my
You
feet
can-
up. I tried.
You can literally take, ravioli was basically, it was so that you could use the leftovers from the night before.
Huh.
And that's what we'd end up doing. We'd take some sausage or whatever and we'll put it inside and make a ravioli.
I love
I'm
that.
already hungry and we
Me
haven't
too.
even eaten the dish.
Me too. We're gonna fish out this
Oh, my
pasta.
goodness.
Stay with us. I'll be right back after this break.
And speaking of Romano cheese,
this
I don't
Romano
I don't know if that's Romano. Oh,
Pecorino Romano.
yeah,
Look
Romano,
at that!
Look at
An
that. See, a
arm
segue.
band.
Uh-huh.
That was a very good segue. That
thank
is
you.
awesome. I love these classes that, Paul, you are doing. They are hands-on. Look at that pasta. We just need
beautiful.
to get a little glamour shot of this because we made that. Well, mainly Paul.
I was about to say, you
Paul's
did not make this.
hard work and effort for this. I am excited. Is that enough cheese or do you need more?
Oh,
Is there
my
ever
God.
enough cheese?
Seriously,
There's
did you
never
even ask
enough
that question?
cheese.
I know, there's never enough cheese.
Here is your pasta bowl,
Oh,
sir.
I can
I
eat
am
this with my hands.
excited. Here is a fork.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, Paul, while we try this, how can people sign up for your cooking classes?
Sign up for our newsletter. It is paul@paulayo.com, and you will get our newsletter, which will inform you about our cooking classes coming up. Oh, and my day job, real estate. You'll find out about some houses and open houses also.
This is way better than any pasta we've
So
ever
great.
had. We're out of time. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.